Hello students. Students, today we are just continuing your previous chapter, so let's get started. Class 3rd, we are doing revision of your chapter number 7, that is fraction. So I told you that what is a fraction? Fraction is a part of whole. Okay, now what does this line mean? Suppose I'm having a circle, okay? I'm having a circle and I divide it into 3 equal or 4 equal parts, okay? And I've shaded one part of it. Clear? Now, how many total parts this circle is having? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And how many parts I have shaded? 1. So, its fraction become 1 upon 4. It means what is fraction? Fraction is a part of whole. This whole and one part I have shaded. So, this is one part. 1 by 4 is the fraction of this given circle. Okay. Now, we are having a term that is numerator and your denominator. Now, what is your numerator? I told you when you are writing a fraction, you are using two numbers like 2 upon 5. Okay. Now, here the number which is above or which is on the upside is known as your numerator, denoted by n, and the one which is in below is known as your denominator. Clear? The number which is above, that is your numerator, and the one which is the below is known as your denominator. Okay. Now students, next we will learn how to write the fraction of these given figures. Okay. Now here you can see that in this figure how many boxes I am having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means I have divided one box into 5 equal parts. Okay. So the total number are 5. And how many parts I have shaded? Only one part. So the fraction become 1 upon 5. Or you can say it is your 1/5. Okay. Next one. How many parts I have divided it into? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this will be your 5. And how many parts I have shaded? 1, 2. So 2 will be written in your numerator. Okay, and you will read it as 2/5. Clear? Now come to this figure. Here I have drawn a triangle. I have divided this triangle into 3 equal parts and I have written its ratio as 2 upon 3. Okay. Now here it is 3. It means I have divided into 3 parts, and in numerator I have written 2. Now what does this 2 mean? It means you have to shade any 2 part out of these 3. So if I shade like this part, and I take this one part. Okay. So when I have shaded these 2 parts, its fraction become 2 upon 3. Clear? Similarly, we will do this one. What is its ratio? Its ratio is 4 upon 6. It means I have divided into 6 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in numerator you have 4. It means you have to shade any 4 part among these 6. So I am shading them. Okay. 1, 2, 3 and 4. It's your choice that which 4 part you wants to shade. Just the thing is that you have to shade only 4 part. Clear? So you can get these kind of questions to do. Now next we are having your types of fractions. Okay. First one is your like fraction. Now what is your like fraction? Fractions that have same denominators. So here I have written some fractions. I told you that the number which is above this line is known as your numerator, and the number which is below is known as your denominator. Now you can see in all of these fractions they are having 4 in their denominator. It means they are like fractions. Okay. Next is your unlike fractions. Now what are your unlike fractions? Fractions that have different denominator. Now you can see in these fractions, this one is having 1 upon 4. So 4 is a denominator. Here denominator is 7. Here it is 9, and this one is your 11. It means in all of them the denominator is different. So they are called unlike fraction. Okay. Next, we are having unit fractions. A fraction that has 1 in the numerator are known as your unit fraction. So, if in a fraction you are having 1 in the numerator, then the fractions are said to be unit fractions. So, all these fractions like 1 upon 4, 1 upon 5, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, as you can see all of them is having 1 in the numerator. So, they are your unit fractions. Okay. Next is your proper fraction, the fraction in which the numerator is smaller than denominator. So if the numerator is smaller than denominator, then the fraction is said to be proper fraction. Now see, 2 upon 5, 7 upon 11, 6 upon 12, 9 upon 15. In all of them, the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So they are your proper fraction. Okay. Next, we are having improper fractions. The fractions in which the numerator is greater than or equals to the denominator. Now, in improper fraction, the numerator is greater than the denominator or it is equals to the denominator. Both the numerator and denominator are equal, then the fraction is said to be your improper fraction. Clear? Now we will do one question from your exercise, that circle the biggest fraction. Now here I have written some fraction, that is 3 by 11, 1 by 11 and 4 by 11. Now you can see that all of them is having 11 in their denominator. It means they are like fractions. Now we only have to compare the numerator because denominator are same. Now see which one is the biggest among them, 3, 1 or 4? 4 is bigger, so you will circle 4 upon 11. Why? Because 4 is bigger among them. So this 4 upon 11 is biggest among them. Okay. Next we are having arrange in ascending order. So here I have written some fraction and you have to arrange them in ascending order. Now ascending means from smaller to bigger. Now come to these fraction, you can see that all of them is having 17 as their denominator. It means they are like fraction, and in like fraction you only have to compare the numerator because denominators are same. So which is the smallest among them? It is 2. So your first will be 2 by 17, then it will be 3 by 17, then 5 by 17, then 9 by 17. Next is your 11 by 17 and the last one is your 15 by 17. Okay, so this is the way of arranging them in ascending order. Suppose you have to arrange in descending. In descending, you start from bigger one. So your arrangement will be like 15 upon 17, then 11 upon 17, 9 upon 17, 5 upon 17, 3 upon 17 and last one will be your 2 upon 17. Okay, so this is the way of arranging an like fraction in ascending or descending order. Clear? Now next is adding. Okay, so we will learn how to add two like fractions. They both are like fraction as they are having 12 in the denominator. So when you have to add the like fractions, what you will do, you will write 12 in denominator and in numerator you will write 5 plus 6. Okay, 12 in the denominator and numerator you will just add the numerators, that is 5 plus 6. Now 5 plus 6 will be 11 upon 12 and this will be your answer. So whenever you have to add the like fractions, what you have to do, you have to write the denominator as it is and add the numerators only. Okay. Now similarly we will do the subtraction, that I have to subtract 12 upon 15 minus 2 upon 15. As they are like fractions, so you will write denominator as it is and subtract the numerator only, that is 12 minus 2. Now 12 minus 2 will be 10 upon 15 and this will be your answer. Clear? Next we are having find 1 by 2 of 26. Now I told you that this of means multiply. So you will write 1 by 2 of means multiply 26. Now it will be written as 26 upon 2. Clear? Because it is 1. So when you multiply you are getting 26 upon 2. Now you have to divide them. I'm doing the division over here. This is your 26 and you will be writing 2 here. Now 2 ones are 2. This 2 minus 2 will be 0. You will copy down this 6 over here. Now in 2 3s are 6. Okay, now 6 minus 6 will be 0. So what you are getting? 13. So your answer will be 13. It means 1 by 2 of 26 is equals to 13. We will do one more sum. Next you have to find 1 by 5 of 75. So you will write 1 by 5 of means multiply 75. Clear? Now again the same way as we have done the previous one. This will be 75 upon 5. I am doing the division part over here. This is your 75. You have to divide it by 5. Okay. Now you will take the first digit only. Now 5 ones are 5. 7 minus 5 will be 2. Okay. And you will copy this 5 over here. This become your 2, 5, 25. Now 5 5s are 25. Okay. And when you subtract, what you are getting? 0. Now what is your answer? 15. It means 1 by 5 of 75 is equals to 15. Okay. This is the way of solving this off. Okay. Now this is all for today. And you have to practice all the questions from your chapter number 7. That is your fraction. Till then, take care of yourself.